This is the sister of Genesis. This is Alexis.
She was. Whoever did this has no type of heart for anyone at all. Exactly. How can you sleep at night?
Look what you did to my family. I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
Right.
I'm not scared. I'm taking back what's mine.
Yeah.
These streets are ours. They don't belong to terrorism or all this other nonsense. We gotta walk out here freely, not scared. Come on, man. If we all stand together, what they gonna do? Kill all of us? You can't kill us all. You can't kill us all. You can't. And you know what? My daughter's looking down on me right now, and on all my family, and on all of you. God bless y'all, and I love y'all for being here.
Amen. We love you back.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will appreciate the people that are standing here are not family members to come to the front, please. The press, I understand you have to do your job. Can you take 2 steps back? Because it's getting hot up here. And the crowd wants to see too. I know your cameras are good. Genesis, please come up here. I know they are around here.
It's good to see us all out here. But and I always had said since I took office that this is a we community. It's not about I, it's about we. You know, we have to stand up for our children. They depend on us. This is sad. And the police, I know, are working hard to solve this, but there's someone out there that knows something. And how do you go to bed at night knowing that you know something? You know something. So please, for those out there who know, you gotta come forward. Even if you talk to someone in confidence, they will never let nobody know. We have to forget about being a snitch. We have to forget about telling on somebody. We gotta forget it. We gotta take our streets back. And I've been saying it all along. You know what? You can't let people hold you hostage in your house. You can't come out. Kids can't get play. They can't go to the park. They can't do anything. That's awful. That's awful. And we're here from the city council to be with the family. I have spoken to the father, but we as a community got what they want to call them. You're not in control. We got to let them know they're not in control. We are in control.
People who was commissioned by the state of New Jersey to become Operation Ceasefire Paterson. We walked the streets of the first continuously for 3 years after dark. During that time, the crime, the killing, it was lower because we was out there telling everybody that you have alternatives, that you have a place to come to when you need refuge, that there's resources for the victims who suffer. Community component. When the community comes together and works with the police department now doing Stop the Violence movements, you need to join in because the community has the power. You are not governed by a legislation. You are governed by your home and the protection of your home. When you see something, say something.
I'm with for you. One way or another, we're coming for you. We're going to take you off of our streets. You're not going to get away with this. At this time, I want to bring a very special person to the microphone. She doesn't like a lot of accolades, she doesn't like a lot of praises, but she deserves it. And I'm going to give it to her. This is the pastor that has been with the family from the very beginning. This is the pastor that wiped the tears from their eyes when they were crying. This is the pastor who held their hand as the mother sat next to the bed of her daughter. This is the pastor who offered comfort to this family and is still beside this family. I want you all to give a warm applause for the Reverend Della McCall Fisher. This is a woman, a real woman of God. A real woman of God.
Paterson, make some noise! Oh, we can do better than that. Make some noise! You've heard all the preaching. You heard the demand. You heard the cry and the call. But I come with good news today. First, we give honor to God, who is the head of our lives, who is the sustainer of our life, who has been the keeper of our lives today. I want to say to all of you, thank you. I've come to this family. I didn't know Genesis did something that none of us could do right now. She might only had 12 years on her life, but I'm here to tell you that she saved 5 lives last night. Oh, she's a shero. You can do better than that. That's my shero. Alexis, everybody that's standing in front of me, we are going to shake the grounds. I come for warfare. And if it's carnal, I'm prepared because I'm word up. Come on, somebody. If it's physical, I wasn't always saved. I'm sorry. I'm about it. Anybody know me? Know I'm about it. But if it's spiritual, I already won. Because I'm praising him now because I already won. But right now, I want you to know there's a 4-month-old baby who received her liver and is living because of my Genesis. I'm a theologian, and I believe in everything that the Word of God says. And everything in the Word of God has a purpose, and it has a principle. Alexis, it was no coincidence that you named her Genesis. It was no coincidence that you made her the beginning. Because she will be the beginning of our end. Because we will not tolerate anymore. Last night, help me out, 4-year-old, right? Got the other part of her liver and is living because of Genesis. There's a 14-year-old boy pumping a new heart because of Genesis. Alexis, I want you to know we love you because you and Jenny didn't find it robbery to give 5 people a Genesis, a new beginning. So for that, I want to thank everybody today. But today is the beginning. I don't want you out here if you ain't gonna rock with me next year. I don't want you out here if you ain't gonna stand 2 years away from now with me and this family. Train, we on our way. Washington, D.C., we on our way. Y'all better tell Obama I'm coming. I'm on my way. You better tell Hillary if she win, I'm on my way. Y'all say get ready for Hillary. Y'all better get ready for Genesis. Because we're tired. We sick and tired. Do I got anybody out there that's sick and tired? I'm not burying no more children. I'm asking anybody, and I'm asking everybody, on behalf of this family, because they asked me to do this. If you know something, say something. Come on, let's say it again. If you know something, Daggone it, if you know something. I am believing God that this coward will not rest. I declare it that he or she will not rest until we get justice. I need one more thing and I'm going to take my place. Justice for Genesis. Help me. Justice. Justice.
Justice for Genesis. 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 Everybody, justice for Genesis. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Shake the block. Shake the building. Shake this whole area. Come on. Come on. Louder. Louder. Come on. Come on. Make some noise out here. Make some noise out here. Come on, make some noise out here. We gonna get justice for Genesis. We gonna get it done.
We're going upstairs. And the first 75 they will let in. Because we're going to rock the house up there as well. City Council must know this is not a political thing. And I don't want people to make this a political thing. Yes! Are you ready? Yes! You ready to fight? Yes! You ready to save children? Yes! Come and hear it. Yes! The first 75 can come in. The next person is going to speak.
Good evening, Paterson. Good evening. To my colleagues in Trenton, we are ready to take action. It's about us. It's important that they see your faces, that they know that we need more of those sirens on the streets. We also need all of you. It can't end today. So I want to thank you for coming out, and let's keep at it. Justice for Genesis. Thank you.
All right, I think about 75 people can fit the capacity, but the family needs to be out here. Actually, that's true. The city council. We have one council member out here from the 2nd Ward. So hold on, we're gonna let him say something. This is Councilman Dr. Luzman. We're gonna let him speak to you now. We're gonna get the rest of them folks down here.
Good evening. You know, when I first heard that news, my daughter just turned 12 last May. And I grabbed her, I really cried. Because this is not right. You know, politics, whatever you do, but this is, you know, they're taking lives. And it can't go. And I'm here to tell you this, Genesis is not, her life will not go in vain. I'm going to go to tell the director, this is not, the $3,000 you want is not enough. We have to do it like $50,000, even $100,000. Because, you know, every other week we pass resolution where people sue the city of Paterson. And we pay millions of dollars. Yes, this is nothing. She sacrificed her life. And let me tell you something. You know, Bishop TDJ, it can't happen. Every week you open the newspaper, you see someone died. And this girl, it was a breaking point. We have to come up together. We have to do something. Forget about politics. I'm here to say, Dad, my daughter is 12 years old, and it could happen to my daughter. And I'm telling you, it can't happen. Thank you.
Justice! Justice for Genesis! Justice! Justice! Louder! 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 I can't hear you! The people in the back! Everybody! 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 What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Louder! Louder! Justice! 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 Let me say one thing. Apparently, we're disturbing their meeting upstairs. Justice! Louder! Louder! Justice! 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 Come on! And be thankful that God was actually spared that child's life. And then you use that same passion to help us find the person who took Genesis' life. We're going to use that same passion to hit these streets until we bring that joker to the county jail. We need to get out there right now. If you know something, 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 justice, 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 justice. Louder, come on. We got to get loud out here, y'all, see? We have to disturb everything that's going on up there. Politics is never supposed to be over the people. So we got to get loud and we got to represent out here. We got to let them know that we put them there. And our interests have to be their interests. They need to come out here and be amongst us. So let's say it again. Justice! 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 All right. I need to say one more thing. The door that Genesis' death is not in vain. We're going to make sure of that. But I need to know if all of you are with me on that. All right, so I need everybody in this audience, when we leave here tonight, to go and tell 10 people. We have at least 500 people out here. So let me tell you something. These gangs that are running up and down the streets, the reason why they're able to do it is because they use the fear of the people. As long as you're afraid of them, they'll continue to run the streets. But the minute you get tired of it, and the minute you say enough is enough, it's the minute we'll be able to take our streets back. I don't know about you, but I have an 8-year-old and I have a 5-year-old, and I want them to be able to play outside without a fear of being killed. I want them to be able to go to the park and not be afraid of being shot. I'm going to ask the clergy, they're going to come before you, and they're going to share a word with you. And I promise you I'll be right back. I got to go inside for something.